Hey y'all, so I'm gonna go into my Big Lots and probably get my last movie haul. I don't know if they're gonna get to save my store. My fingers are crossed that they do. But I'm gonna go in here. I'm not gonna record in the store. Um, I don't want to really aggravate any of the workers that are still there. It just seems to be a little disrespectful at this time. But look at the sign. It's kind of crazy. I think the exclamation point is supposed to be lit up as well. But instead of being Big Lots, it's more like Big Lots. Like a period instead of an exclamation point now. Kind of crazy. So, we'll see what we get in here, guys. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff, and welcome back to my channel, John Doe Juggalo. If this is your first time here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Like my daughter says, it's free, and you can always change your mind later. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. This is where you're going to find me discussing my favorite things about movies and music, video games, and the physical medias that surround all of those types of mediums. So please sit back and relax and check out this next video. Hey, so yeah, we're back out here. We got some stuff. This is probably my last Big Lots haul. And like I said, I should have got a I should have got a receipt, just so I had a receipt that said Big Lots on it, but I got a Big Lots bag. So I'm going to try to come in here before they close again and maybe see if I can get one of their cloth bags. So I just kind of have one just in case they don't get to, open back up. Because, like I said, their store closing 10 to 30, which I believe we're only 10. I don't care about the only 10, but they were at the lower part. So yeah, we'll get back to the house and I'll kind of show you guys what I got. So we're back from Big Lots. Like I said, I didn't really want to hunt in store. I didn't want to record doing it. The workers there already have a lot that they have to deal with. They don't need my ass in there with a camera, being like, hey, can I get a discount on movies? They got more important things to worry about. So I, did my thing. I told you guys I was going in. I went in, I shopped, and I come out. I want to show you guys what is probably my last Big Lots haul. I'm still not sure if Big Lots will be saved for 2025 or not. I have a feeling that my local store might not make it. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So the first one that I grabbed up was one that I only grabbed it because it was under $3. And I like Will Arnett. And I have kids, so even for about the $2.50 that I paid for it, maybe we'll get a family movie night watched out of it, is kind of the idea, right? And that is Show Dogs. It's probably not the best, but I'm assuming it has talking animals in it, talking dogs, because there's a lot of actors in this, and I'm assuming they're all voice actors. Shaq O'Neal, all that. But it does say on the back here that it's from the director of Beverly Hills Chihuahua and Scooby-Doo. Never watched Beverly Hills Chihuahua, but I do like the Scooby-Doo movie, so I don't know, maybe it's alright. It's got Ludacris in it, Will Arnett and Ludacris. It might be fun. For the next one, I've been doing
Big Lots hunt videos for a while on my channel. You know, pretty much all of 2024 was a lot of Big Lots hunt videos. And I think every time I went there, this movie was there. It was still there now. And their shelf, like, I literally had 2 rows to kind of pick from. So if you look at this and you're like, wow, you got some garbage, or you were picking the bottom of the barrel, there was not even a barrel to scoop from. You know what I'm talking about? There wasn't even a barrel to scrape. But this one's been there for a while, and I have the first one. I've never seen either one of these, so now it's maybe time for a double feature, but I got Hot Tub Time Machine 2, Hotter and Wetter Unrated Cut. And like I said, I had the first one. I've just not seen either one of them, so I feel like it's time to maybe give them a watch, and now I can. I'll have the both of them to watch. But this has been at my Big Lots for a long time, just kind of sitting there. I assume waiting for me to buy it. I'm hoping that maybe it's not garbage. But hey, I got the first one, you know, so it's worth checking out the second one. And this one has Chevy Chase in it, so hey, we'll check it out for that, right? Chevy Chase was always the bomb to me. So for the next one, I got this one strictly based on one of the actors that's in it. I've never seen it. I had never heard of it. And it's well before my time. It's from 1978. And that's going to be Force 10 from Navarone. I've never seen this. But it has Harrison Ford in it. And I really dig Harrison Ford. I figure this one might get a little harder to find. Because they're probably about to upgrade this to 4K. More than likely. So the Blu-ray might be a little rougher to find. Or it could be in mass a la carte all over eBay. I'm not really sure, but it is MGM, so they may, there it is. So they may license it out to Kino or someone, because I think they've been licensing out to Kino and to Vinegar Syndrome even, but this ain't gonna come to Vinegar Syndrome, but this might come to Kino. And I only say that it might come to some sort of boutique because it's MGM, but it was released by 20th Century Fox, which I would imagine might fall under the Disney banner now. And it's Orion Pictures, and a lot of Orion Pictures seem to get picked up by boutique labels. This also could probably use an upgrade anyways, just alone in the uptick, considering that it is 2 hours long. It's a 2 hour long movie, and they're only utilizing a 25 gigabyte single layer disc. Now, single layer discs are still way better and vast superior over a DVD in terms of quality, but the smallest 4K disc is 66 gigabytes. So this could even use an upgrade to just a 50 gig Blu-ray, and it would probably look better and sound better. But I can't say one way or the other whether it sounds good or looks good, because obviously I haven't opened it. But I'm very excited to check it out because I'm a big fan of Harrison Ford and Robert Shaw. I haven't seen maybe any of his movies, but he's an actor that I need to check out more from my understanding. He was a big actor in his day. These next two are the boutique labels that I got. Yes, I was able to get a couple last boutiques. Obviously, we're on our final days of the Big Lots store, and we're into probably the last 50 or 60 movies they had in stock to sell me. So obviously it was a little bit of a scrape, but you know, I've been talking recently about my boutiques and realizing that my Shout Factory boutiques were just not really there. I didn't really have that many. So I grabbed up The Nest. I like Jude Law. This is another one of the IFC Shout films. So, and I believe it may have even come out in 2020. It did. See, there it is. A lot of films that come out in 2020 that were IFC ended up getting the Shout and Scream Factory And IFC seemed to be doing a lot of movies in 2020, but we all know why. But The Nest, another Shout Factory. Also, I still dabble with boutique DVDs just because why not? If I'm finding them out and about for $5 or so, even on DVD, if I don't have the film, it's probably still a good way to have it, right? It'll probably be like still one of the best restored DVDs. So now this one has a Blu-ray, and when I looked it up, the Blu-ray's a little bit pricey. It's like $30 or so, but the DVD, this DVD was like, well, it was the comp value that's on the sticker. So Big Lots got it right for the comp value this time. But that's going to be Scream Factory's Come True. And this is a Scream Factory one. See, there you go there. We got Scream there. This is the Scream Factory. It's a DVD with a really nice slipcover. And when I looked up the DVD, it was really close to that $18.59 comp price. So I feel like I got a really good deal on it, you know. It, again, is another one of those IFC films. But, you know, I'll add it to my boutique DVD shelf, and we'll go from there, you know. I like having that little shelf of boutique DVDs because if I like the movie, then I know I'm looking to upgrade it for Blu-ray. I'll have like a small list in the back of my mind that I'm like, oh, that needs an upgrade if I find it in the wild. So, and for less than $4, this looked pretty cool. Looked like a pretty cool horror movie. So that's all I got boutique-wise. But these next two, I had been looking at these ones for a little while too. And really just didn't want to pull the trigger for different reasons for both. And we'll get into them as I show them off. This one I just wasn't sure if I wanted. But it does fall under the Marvel banner. And I guess technically the Disney banner now. It was released through Disney. And I believe they were owned by Disney at this point. But it's a Marvel cartoon movie. And it's Iron Man, Hulk, Heroes Unite. I've not seen this. I have a couple other Marvel or DC animated films. I'm so lost with where to start with those that I'll buy them to kind of add them to the collection. And I have a little shelf for those particular releases that I'm not really sure where to start at. So I need to get all those kind of together and show them off and start asking about where I start with them. Because I got them kind of all spread out through DC and Marvel. But I liked this slipcover on this. I thought it was really cool. It's nice and embossed. Look at that. Like Iron Man and the Hulk, they both kind of pop off. You can totally see that. It's really nice. It's a really nice slipcover. I just wasn't sure if I didn't want to spend $7 on it, to be honest with you. But with their discount that they had there, it put it under a bit. And, you know, it was more closer to $5. Because I'm not even so sure the digital code will work on it, you know. The digital code might not even be any good on it anymore. Not that that really matters, but it would be cool to add the digital code to my digital library for the price that I got for it as well. But yeah, Iron Man and Hulk. I have a Wolverine Hulk movie, I think, or there was one or something like that, right? Like I said, I'm way behind on the Marvel and DC cartoon movies. So this next one's going to be my last one. If you hear me talk about TV shows and stuff, and you see some of the shirts that I wear sometimes, you would know that I'm a Doctor Who fan. Why I didn't get this a long time ago? Well, because I have this Doctor's Complete series on DVD. So I never thought that I really needed to get the Blu-ray unless I was buying his whole collection on Blu-ray as well. But for the price that I was able to get it for, which was right around $5, I decided to go ahead and get it. And I think, if I'm counting correctly, this might be his last half. But it's Matt Smith's take on the Doctor, and it's Doctor Who Series 7 Part 2. This is the end of Season 7. There's no Part 3 of Series 7. But I can't recall if Matt Smith went to Series 8 or if that was Peter Capaldi by Series 8 or not. I think he did Series 8 as well. So this is like somewhere in the middle of his stuff. It really doesn't make sense to just have this one random one. But a little bit of Doctor Who in high definition, just for the mix of, hey, I want to watch some Doctor Who in high def. I have a little random mix of Doctor Who on the Blu-ray. And I have the complete series of the first 4 New Age Doctors on DVD anyways. So I have them all. And I don't have to like jump around or anything. But hey, this has a really nice slipcover to it. We know there's Cybermen in this episode. So like I said, I'm excited to have this just because I love Doctor Who. So, I got some of my favorite things from Big Lots. Some of my favorite things that I like about shopping at Big Lots. I was able to get those. We got some Doctor Who. Obviously love that. We got some Marvel Disney and dope slipcovers on both of those. We got a nice slipcover on a Scream Factory DVD. We got some Shout Factory. So we got our boutiques. And then we got some just some random off-the-wall movies with actors that I like in it. Just that was my favorite thing about Big Lots is you never really knew what you were going to get when you went in there. But you could always leave with something. You could always find a little something up your alley. They always had a little something there that was up your alley, as long as your store carried movies still. I really hope that my store is one of the stores that gets to be saved with this supposed deal that they're doing with the Rose's parent company, because my store sits kind of between 2 Rose's truck routes. So it would be really nice if I got to keep my Big Lots, mainly because I know that Rose's also does carry movies. I haven't been to the Roses that are on either side of me in a really long time, but the last time I went to Rose's, I feel like I bought a PSP movie that hadn't been sold in the store for 8 or 10 years, and I found it at a Big Lots. So, or not at a Big Lots, at a Rose's. So, if Rose's takes over for Big Lots, we might still get to keep movies. I'm just really hoping that we do. Big Lots was always good to me and my collecting habits. And I pushed them hard on this channel. I did. I've always pushed Big Lots hard. I've been a big supporter of them and felt that they were a great deal for people that wanted to collect good physical media for an affordable price. So, my fingers are crossed for Big Lots. So, like always, if you guys have stuck around to the end of this video, thank you. I appreciate it to no end. I really do. The views are always nice. The comments are really nice. I love getting the comments from everyone that watches the videos. It means a lot. It really does. It gives me a little something to do on my phone from time to time that takes me off of other apps to go into my studio and respond to some of y'all's great comments. I want to take this moment to thank my members for going above and beyond and paying just a little bit every month to support me and my channel, and to invest into what the future of this channel will become. And also, if you can't, don't worry about that. The only thing that I truly, really need is for a watch and, a like. Those likes help, apparently. And some good conversation. That's really what I strive for, is some good conversation in the comments. And until next time, later.